Hey guys, and welcome to another YouTube video. Back in the kitchen, and today we are going to make a delicious recipe. It's spaghetti miracoli. I tell you more about this recipe, but we are also going to talk about Brian Johnson because he recently got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. And I think it's really weird because he claimed to be the healthiest man on planet Earth. So we will discuss what I think is going on there. And also we have construction in my building here, so I don't know if you can hear it. It's really annoying, but what can we do? I need to film this video right now, so there's nothing we can do about it, so please. Okay, I hope we can make it through this video without too many distractions. We try. At least we try, okay? Let's see. This recipe is amazing. We use yellow zucchini to make noodles, okay, spaghettis. And usually I prefer cucumbers. I really love cucumber noodles and cucumbers in general. I eat cucumbers every day, at least 4 or so. Like really, I eat cucumbers like it's my job. And I really don't like zucchinis, not so much. I mean, I eat them, no problem, but I don't prefer them. Yeah, so we use zucchini today. You can also totally use cucumbers. And then this is the spaghetti base, the noodles, okay? And then the sauce is epic. This is what makes and breaks the recipe. So you need 1 red bell pepper. You also need sapote lucuma. This is 1 fruit of sapote lucuma, and it's already pretty ripe. You see it's already cracking. So that's a pretty rare fruit, I would say. You can order it online. It's like sweet potato inside, you see? Wow, it's one of my favorite fruits. It's really not water rich at all. It's really dense and almost dry. It's almost dry like a sweet potato, really literally like a sweet potato. So if you can't find it, I don't know, just use mango. And you can order it online. Like I said, you can use my code Lena at Jurassic Fruit. This is where I order sapote lucuma all the time. They have amazing tropical exotic fruits, and sapote is one of my favorites to use in dressings and sauces. I do not like to eat it as is because it's really dry, like I said, and I prefer to have hydrating fruits like melons and now in summer peaches, nectarines, all the good stuff. But eating something dry like this is not really that appealing to me. So I use it in dressings, and for dressings it's amazing because it creates a creamy texture without adding any fats. So now I also add 2 dried red bell peppers. You don't have to, but I still have them, so I use it up. 2 dried red bell peppers. And then, and this is the secret ingredient, you guys, this is amazing. This is out of this world delicious. It's called zafu. Dried zafu fruit. And zafu is a fruit, it's like olives. It tastes completely weird, completely different. Not really like olives, but the texture. The texture is like olives, and it's also a fatty fruit. So it can be compared, yeah, just because of the texture. And it also smells like, it's hard to describe. It smells like cheese, like Parmesan cheese. And it also smells like olives, like a mixture of cheese and olives. And this umami flavor is really strong with this fruit. So this is dried zafu. Unfortunately, can you see? The fresh zafu was sold out, so I got the dried one, and it's amazing. Oh my goodness, I tried for the first time yesterday and I was shocked how amazing it really tastes. So it's really, really umami, savory, and literally, as I tried yesterday, the first bite, I was like, oh my God, this tastes literally like spaghetti miracoli. And spaghetti miracoli, I don't know if you know it, it's a really bad thing. And as a child, we had it all the time if we went camping or in general, if we went on vacation. My mother would always make spaghetti miracoli the first night we would arrive somewhere in, I don't know, in another country, if we had camping vacation or something, or if we went to an Airbnb or something. The first night we always had spaghetti miracoli because my mother was too lazy after a long drive, you know, to cook something complicated, and then she always made spaghetti miracoli. So this is a childhood memory. Yesterday as I tried it, I took a bite and it was like crazy. I thought, oh my God, it was almost scary. I tell you, it tasted exactly like spaghetti miracoli, and this Parmesan flavor and this cheesy pasta texture. It's insane, I tell you. So this is safu, you guys. So get your hands on some safu. Again, I also ordered it from Jurassic Fruit. And if you use my code Lena, you can save 5%. I think they deliver in Europe. Not sure. Just check their website and you will find out. But it's amazing. So, and this is what we're also going to use in the sauce to create this Miracoli, spaghetti Miracoli recipe. And this is exactly the flavor, I tell you. It's weird. It's really weird and almost scary. Almost scary. Okay, and then I will also add some Italian herbs. Nothing fancy, just some dried Italian herbs. That's it. So, let's go. Let's do it. And while I prepare the recipe, we are going to talk about the one and only Brian Johnson, because he recently published a new YouTube video. I don't know if you saw it. I didn't saw it. I just saw Freely talking about him, and some other influencers talked about him as well. So I thought I would jump onto the discussion and yeah, let's talk about him. So he claimed to be the healthiest man on earth for a really long time, and he is crazy. All this biohacking he does right from the start. I thought, okay, this cannot work long time. This really cannot work, because if you try to biohack your body, this cannot result in health. It cannot, because nature is not making any mistakes, and trying to hack everything and control everything, and all these supplements he takes, that's insane. And for me, supplements, you know, I don't take any supplements because supplements are not natural. They don't appear in nature. No animals take supplements, and they're all doing really great compared to us humans. So taking an isolated nutrient made in a laboratory, it's pure chemistry. There's nothing natural about it. So that's already insane. That's the first thing I noticed right from the start when I watched his first video. And then this is also the last one I watched because I could not handle it with all his supplements. Like, he wakes up, he has this crazy morning routine that lasts 3 or 4 hours, and then light therapy, and then he took 50 pills in the morning only. 50 pills in the morning. That's crazy. And then he's wondering why he's getting sick. Like, come on, guy. I could told you already 3 years ago. Oh, people are insane nowadays. Really crazy. So what I believe is all his supplements really made him sick. Like, that's obvious to me. If you are going to take over 50 pills daily, over years, of course you end up with problems. All these chemicals in there, we don't even know what they put in there. They put everything in there. It's a concoction, a weird concoction. We cannot tell what's in there because it's chemistry. They create it. It's made from human craziness. They think they put something together which they can then sell, and they do. And everyone thinks, okay, I need supplements, especially as vegan, raw vegans. They think they need to supplement because our real food is somehow not enough. How can it be that natural food growing in nature is not enough? That's like telling nature or telling the divine, telling God, sorry, you messed it up. I know better than you. Like, shut up. I don't trust you. You don't know anything. I know better. No, we don't. No, we don't. Nature already made everything perfect for us. And we cannot think that nature is not perfect. She is all the time. Nature is right all the time. There are no mistakes in nature. So if we start to question nature, problems occur. That's obvious. And this man is just exaggerating all the time with his crazy supplements, with his crazy biohacks. I don't know. He looks pale, not healthy, and he claims to be the healthiest man in the world. So come on, Brian. What's wrong with you? And he's rich. He's fucking rich. He's a millionaire. So he could afford eating the best exotic tropical fruits every single day in abundance. And he's not even raw. He's not even vegan. Because all these supplements are not vegan. If you take all these supplements, of course there are animal products involved. Even if you buy a vegan supplement, I don't know what they put in there. We don't even want to know. I tell you don't want to know because it's crazy what they put in there. So, by the way, I just put the red bell pepper into my NutriBullet. I only use the small NutriBullet if I make just one portion for me, myself and I. That's enough. So 1 bell pepper, then the dried bell peppers, you put them in there. Boom. And then here, the weird sapote lucuma goes in as well. Yeah. And that's the first thing why I think he is sick now, because all the supplements, obviously, they will make you sick long term. You cannot expect to take chemicals, drugs every single day and expect the body to work properly, function properly like it should be. No, that's not going to work. So this man, I don't know, he's just lost in the sauce, I tell you. Lost. He's not knowing what he's doing, and he thinks he got it all right, but obviously he knows nothing about health. Nothing. Because trying to hack your health, it's not going to work. It's not. Health is not complicated. Health is not available in a pill, in a supplement, in a bottle, in a liquid form. No, you can only get health if you live a lifestyle that promotes health. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but for me it makes sense, because if we live according our natural rules, according our anatomy, if we eat what our bodies are designed for, then we cannot get sick that easily. Of course, there are still other factors. We need to sleep, but he's tracking his sleep also, and he aims to have perfect sleep, and he is working out, he moves his body. So taking all these supplements is the real problem here. And then the second big thing is that he takes blood tests feels like every day. Completely nonsense. If you remove blood from your body, that's detrimental to your body. You need your blood in your body, not outside, okay? We don't produce too much blood so we can throw it away. No, your body needs the blood. We need blood to be healthy. It's the whole immune system. We need the circulation. The nutrients are floating around in our blood to get to our cells. So everything is dependent on our healthy bloodstream. And if you took out too much blood regularly, you will slow down your immune system. Your whole body cannot function anymore properly. And this is what's happening to him as well. Because if he does all this blood testing just to make sure he has all the nutrients, which he doesn't, because he takes isolated nutrients in a pill, and the body cannot make use of isolated nutrients. That's another thing. Thinking that we can isolate one thing and make use of it is insane, because the body cannot make use of one isolate. In the body, nothing works just with one thing. It's always together, always a whole system. Different nutrients work together, different hormones work together. It's not one thing. Never. The body is holistic. It's a holistic machine. We cannot just put out one thing or put in one thing and think that is the fix for everything, for all our problems. No, it's not, because it's a whole thing. It's working together. Okay, let's talk about the sauce here. So far, tried red bell pepper, fresh red bell pepper, and sapote di lucuma, the flesh. And now I will add some Italian herbs. Just, I don't know. I don't have exact measurements, I don't measure things. I just eyeball things, always. If you want really recipes, like recipes, you have to check out my app, because there I really make an effort and put all my recipes in there with exact measurements. So if you are such a freak, go there and check it out. It's called Nourished, my app, and it's really amazing. We have amazing recipes in there. Also meal plans, workout guides, everything you need to succeed on the raw vegan lifestyle, basically. Also detox protocols, my Choose Fast protocol, gut rehab protocols, an amazing community, live streams every single Friday where we can talk about crazy people like today. But on YouTube, I don't really like to do that, because you never know who is listening. But today I thought that's really important to know and to get the message out, because supplements cannot make you better. And we see it all the time. People who depend on supplements, depend on biohacking, depend on unnatural substances, they get sick. That's how it works. This is natural law, and we cannot mess with God. We cannot. So the last ingredient in the sauce, that's a lie, it's not the last, it's almost the last. We also have one more thing. Okay, this is safu. I just cracked it, and now I'm going to put it into the blender. Actually, it would be better to soak it, but I have no time for that. Yeah, because it's really not that soft, and if your blender is not that strong, it's really dry and hard, to be honest. But the smell, oof, like Parmesan cheese. Jesus. Okay, and the really last ingredient now is fresh basil. I recommend you don't put so much in there, just a little bit, because if you put too much, it's going to be too bitter. Or another option would be to just blend the sauce first and then in the end just add the herbs and then blend again just once or pulse again. And then it's not that bitter, because all herbs can be bitter and make your sauce unenjoyable. Unenjoyable, is this a word? I think so. Okay, that's the sauce. And I'm not sure. Maybe we need to add some water, but we will see as we go. I think I also put it in the wrong way. I should have started with the sapote lucuma, so it's here. And then we have the fresh water-rich things on top. Then it would blend easier, but we'll try. And if it doesn't blend, we add some water. But we also need to make the noodles. Let's close the lid. Yeah, so also let me know in the comments what you think about Brian Johnson, because this guy is freaking me out with all his supplements and blood tests and craziness. So the message of the video is stick to raw, natural fruits, mainly vegetables if you like, tender leafy greens, some herbs, some fancy dried fruits if you like, here and there, now and then. But really, the base of your diet should be fruit. And also savory, non-sweet fruits like zucchinis, avocado if you like, tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, and then you're good. And then you don't need supplements that make you sick, as you can see. For the zucchini noodles, I use this julienne peeler. It's really just a cheap, handy tool from Amazon. And you just make noodles like this. Yep. That's what I'm going to make now. Then we put the noodles into the bowl and then we put the sauce on top, and that's it already. For me, this is a fancy recipe, a really fancy recipe. For some of you, that's still ridiculous easy and almost boring maybe. But for me, that's gourmet kitchen right here. Because usually I don't make recipes. Only for my app, like I told you. And I will also leave the link in the description box below. You can start your 7-day free trial in my app. All my best recipes. People love it in there. And we have a nice community and so supportive. So if you feel alone, lost in the sauce like Brian Johnson, then join us. Oh man, because please don't do the supplement thing, don't do the protein thing, don't freak out. Society is crazy and they tell you all things to do that literally hurt you. Because the goal is to keep you sick. That's the honest truth here, okay? We need to focus on natural laws, natural principles, and nature got it right. We just have to trust. Second one. I'm sorry you can't see what I do, but I don't know, if I switch the camera, you can see maybe the food better, but not my face anymore. Oh, yeah, it's working somehow. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what do you think about all the supplement scam, and I don't even know what he's taking. I also think he's also taking protein powders, protein shakes every day. Of course, obviously, if someone is into supplements, they are probably into protein as well, because if they fool you once, they fool you twice. It's just the whole thing, a whole market, and big industry behind it all. And yeah, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. And that's the honest truth. And if you understand all of that, if you really understand what is happening here behind the scenes, then you have a much easier life, because you can just, I don't know, see the insanity. And once you wake up, it's really freeing, and you don't need to be afraid anymore if you don't take supplements or if you don't take protein powder. Because people, what I see all the time, they live in fear. They live a fear-based life, and that's why you can also become deficient. If you are worried all the time and you think you are deficient, then you will be deficient, because mind over matter. Yeah, you can think yourself sick, and I think that's what's happening with Brian Johnson as well, because he's just obsessed with all the tracking, all his tools, all the testing, you know, and all the testing, of course it makes you sick. That's not a nice state to live in. You cannot live in constant fear and constant worrying about things. That's crazy. So we have our noodles here. Okay, for one person, 2 zucchinis is just enough. If you want to make a bigger meal, bigger portion sizes for many people, obviously you would need more, but 2 zucchinis are enough for me because I always make sure I eat enough fruit before. I always start my lunch salad. If I make salads, today I make a fancy recipe, noodle salad, spaghettis, but usually I just eat cucumbers and greens with my fruits. Most of the time. Sometimes I make salads, again, sometimes not. It depends on my mood. I have no rules, I do what I want, and that's that. I think they look really nice, and especially the yellow zucchinis are perfect for spaghettis because, yeah, sometimes if they look green, it doesn't look really authentic like spaghettis, but the yellow ones, they do the job. Okay, now we have our spaghettis. Now it's going to be a little bit loud to blend the sauce, so I decided to put in the leftovers from the zucchinis as well. Makes it, I don't know, more creamy, more volume. I think it's a good idea because we don't waste food here. We really don't. Okay, that's a little bit too much for this little device, but I also add a little bit of water because I noticed it's too dry. Okay, let's go ahead. We try again. Okay, let's see how the sauce turned out. Woo! That's so crazy. Oh my god, it smells like spaghetti miracoli, like literally exactly the same. It's scary, I tell you. These saffo fruits, I don't know. They freak me out. They really freak me out. So this is the creamy sauce without any really high fat ingredients. Of course, the saffo has some fat in there. I'm not gonna lie, it's like an olive. So it's not completely fat free, but compared to nut-based dressings, or some people put tons of cashews in sauces, and I don't like that. I usually, if I do dressings, I always keep them fruit-based. So I use mangoes often, papaya, even tomatoes, bell peppers, sometimes raw sweet corn blended, perfect dressing, like a cheese sauce. I really have amazing dressing recipes in my app, so check this out. I think we have over 100 recipes, just dressings, okay? So tons of stuff in there, and this one, I think it's so good, I have to add it to my app as well. Yes, I'm going to. Oh my goodness, that's so delicious. Ooh! I add some of the sauce into the noodles. I don't like to add the whole sauce. If you really like a creamy, saucy noodle dish, put everything in there, just mix it up. But I like to eat my noodles, or whatever I eat, when I eat my cucumbers or salads. I always have lettuce wraps already here, my iceberg lettuce. Then I use the iceberg lettuce as a wrap, and then I will put in the noodles, and then I dunk it into the sauce. This is just the way I prefer to eat everything. Literally, I put everything into iceberg lettuce. So be careful. If you come to my house, you will most likely be wrapped into iceberg lettuce. Just saying. Yeah, like I said, I maybe add half of it, and then I massage it in with my hands. With my bare hands, I wash them, don't worry. Oh, and then we add the leftover basil as well. Maybe as a topping to make it look nice, and then I can also make some pictures for Instagram. And also, please follow me there. If you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because I share my meals, my workouts, everything every day in my stories on Instagram. Every day I'm active there. Way more active than here on YouTube. Yep, that's the truth. So if you don't know, my name on Instagram is just the same, Lena Lanune. Check it out and let's connect. I love Instagram. Way more than YouTube, let me tell you. Okay, that's, oh my god, that's so delicious. That's exactly like spaghetti miracoli. Woo, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, can you see? Can you smell? No, you can't. Oh, we definitely need a smelling tool here on YouTube. What do you think? Someone can please invent something like that? A smelling tool on YouTube? Just some function. I can press a button and then you can smell everything. That would be so cool. Oh, and then imagine I would eat durian in front of the camera and I would just press the smell button and then you could all smell the durian flavor. Okay, this is the recipe. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to dive in. And what I'm going to do now, because this is messy, obviously. So I will transfer it into a nice clean bowl and then show you the final result afterwards. So let me know in the comments below again, what do you think about this crazy guy, Brian Johnson, and his recent diagnosis with autoimmune disease? I don't even know exactly what he has, but it doesn't matter, because health only can exist in a healthy body without supplements and drugs. That's that. That's the message of today. Keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple and trust in nature. Nature got it right. This is the bowl, and this will be my part 2 of my lunch. Before that, I will eat lots of fruit, trust me. Tons of fruits, so I get enough calories, because honestly, zucchinis have almost no calories. Same with bell peppers and the iceberg lettuce I will add. You cannot count this as a meal. You really need to eat lots of fruits beforehand. So that's important to know. That's not a meal. That's not a complete meal, okay? Eat more fruits and then enjoy all the veggies you like, and you're good. Okay, that's it for this video, you guys. Okay, little reminder, get some safu from Jurassic Fruit. Order some sapote lucuma from Jurassic Fruit. Use my code Lena. Join my app. It's amazing. Check out all my recipes. You can test for free. 7 days free trial. Nothing to lose. Only win, win, win. And I also add all the links in the video description. And then I will see you next week here on this channel. Bye!